There's a strange feeling when you wake up one day and realize you don't recognize yourself anymore. Not because everything fell apart overnight, but because something changed quietly over time. I still see my reflection, same face, same eyes, but something behind is different now. There was a time I used to walk with certainty, a time when decisions felt clear, when I knew exactly where I was going. Now I move forward, but without that same fire, not lost, just unfamiliar. There's a mirror in my room, I don't avoid it, but I don't stare too long either, because if I do, I start asking questions I don't have answers to. What happened? When did it change? Was it one moment or 1,000 small ones I didn't notice? No explosion, no warning, just a slow shift, like something inside me started fading without making a sound. I remember the man I used to be, not perfect, but certain. He believed in things, chased things, fought for things. Now I measure everything, I think before I speak. I pause before I react, I walk away more than I stay. And sometimes I wonder, did I grow, or did I just lose something? I found an old photo recently, didn't expect it to hit me like that. There I was, standing like I had the world figured out. Eyes sharp, posture strong. There was something in that look, something I don't see anymore. Not weakness, just distance. Like I've been through things that changed the way I carry myself. I don't react the same anymore, not because I'm numb, but because I understand more now. Some things don't deserve energy. Some people don't deserve explanations. Some moments are better handled with silence, and maybe that's the difference. Maybe I didn't lose myself, maybe I outgrew who I was. But growth doesn't always feel like progress. Sometimes it feels like loss, like letting go of a version of yourself you thought you'd always be. There are nights I sit alone, not sad, not angry, just thinking about the choices, the paths I took, the ones I walked away from. And I ask myself, if I met the old me today, would he understand who I become? Or would he think I gave up too soon? Truth is, I didn't give up, I just stopped forcing things that were never meant to stay. There's a difference. I don't chase like I used to. I don't argue like I used to. I don't prove myself like I used to. Not because I can't, but because I don't need to anymore. And maybe that's what feels strange, when you spend so much of your life fighting to be heard, and then one day you realize silence is more powerful. Now I move differently, more control, more aware, less reaction, more intention. But even with all that, there's still that question in the back of my mind. Who am I now? Not the man I used to be, not the version people remember, not the voice that used to speak without thinking. Someone else, someone quieter, stronger, but harder to explain.